Hi everyone and welcome to today's card tutorial. Now I have been on this crafting journey playing with my jelly plates and I thought I'd show you something that I discovered and I absolutely love this technique and it's something I'll do more often. So I have got a large jelly plate here. What we are going to do is we're going to do the alcohol lift ink technique but with our jelly plate. So I have just generously splattered the actual ink on the jelly plate. Now this doesn't stain my jelly plate. I think if you've got a really good quality one, you shouldn't have a problem. Just disclosing that up front. I don't want to be held accountable for you ruining your jelly plate. So I will let you know, but mine didn't stain. So I have got my ink blending tool here with the felt pad and I'm just pouncing that on and I'm trying to get as much coverage as I can on this plate. I've just used an array of alcohol inks here and just played along and adding colors and then just kept adding until I felt like it was enough. So it's actually quite a mottled effect that I've created today. I didn't need it to be perfect. I was literally just experimenting and you guys are watching it unfold. So what I've done here is once I've decided that's it, I will then mount my Julie Hickey Designs Be Happy stamp on a large block. Now I will say, because it's alcohol ink, it will dye or stain your acrylic stamps and your polymer stamps. Not gonna lie here, you are gonna see the residue. So if that's not something you want to do, maybe try a rubber stamp. There's a lot of rubber stamps out there still. And that's probably something I will do as well because I've got a lot of background stamps and I thought this technique worked really well. Now I used my bigger jelly press because I wanted to get a 2-for. So a 2-for-1 card, and I actually made 4 cards because I made 2 of these panels. Now you can see I have actually done this previously with another panel before. So that's why my stamp is a little tiny bit stained. Now I'm going to use the alcohol lift ink, pressing it generously down on my jelly press. I'm going to pick up that ink. And then I realized I forgot that I didn't have a cardstock ready on hand because I wanted to use that ink I lifted off and put it on a cardstock. So I'm like, panic in the background. Here it is. Ta-da! It was like magic. I did have them on set aside, but then I kind of lost it because my craft room is not that clean. As I experiment, the actual crafting process gets quite messy. So there's one panel. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pick up and repeat the exact technique. And then I'm going to use the cardstock again. So I do create more than one card. I made 3 cards today. I could have made more had I been a little bit more clever with my usage of everything. But as I said, most of the time when I'm experimenting, logic goes out the window with how to maximize everything, and I just literally play. Now with the leftover ink there, it is dried because it's alcohol ink, it evaporates. So I'm going to use some white acrylic paint and spread that evenly. I'm not going to fully massage it in. All I really want to use is that paint to help leverage and pick up that actual ink. So once I'm happy that I've got overall coverage, good coverage there, I'm going to press my cardstock down, making sure I'm not, trying to have a somewhat clean surface area to press this down in. Then I do perform a little bit of CPR, I found. I'm just applying good pressure. And then once I felt like I got good coverage, I will lift that up. I do a little peek and then I realized, oh, maybe I need to massage that more. And then I will finally lift this up. And ta-da, you're seeing this in real time. I didn't double speed this or anything. And I am loving this look. I'm like, yeah, like I'm not a mixed media person, and feels like I'm dipping my toe in and achieving some kind of outlook. So this is the first one I've done. I pressed and applied too much pressure on the stamp. So you can see kind of that webbing around the actual floral daisy. And all I did was pretty much piece them all together. I've used the layered frames banners rectangle die set and also the alpha set, all from Julie Hickey, some white embossing powder. And I didn't want to waste anything. You can see those I did try there and put the inside panel there in the card. But this is my cards. Add a little bit of twine, matted some cardstock, did some add-on sentiments, and ta-da! It was done. It was really fun. It didn't take me nowhere near as long as what I thought it would. And I think I'm going to give this a go again. I love that the layered paint that I added was able to pick up that alcohol ink. So therefore you were able to maximize the usage. So I subconsciously did it. I wasn't really consciously doing that. But it worked out. Put a little bit of sparkle with my glue pen on this card here, and that was it. So I made 3 cards. I have panels available ready to keep using this kind of technique, and you know what, give it a go. I really hope that you do something like this and it inspires you to play in other ways with your jelly plate. And tag me on socials. I'd love to see what you've discovered along your crafting journey. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the button, and make a comment. I love hearing from you. See ya.